with Chester coach Victor Floyd. Cyclones pick up a 41-0 win tonight over Fort Mill. Coach, aside from one turnover right before the half, there's not much to complain about. Three backs run for over 80. You hold them to less than 60 total yards.
Yeah, it was a solid night. I thought the guys responded well. We had a tough loss last week. Thought we had a good week of practice, and the guys responded tonight, playing really hard.
Coach, you went with a two-quarterback look tonight.
Yeah.
Can you kind of tell us what played into that decision?
Well, Jaquan's a good little runner. You know, he doesn't quite pass it as well as Trooper, but he runs the ball well, can run the offense. He's a good little athlete, made a lot of plays. So it kind of worked out for us.
And then pretty good day for the running back room. Darius Head, McCullough, Hopkins, yeah. Every one of them was over 80 yards.
Yeah, good day. You know, we know that Shadim, that's where his future is, playing running back. He'll play mostly tight end and H for the most part this year, but he'll play somewhere and he'll be a running back in college.
Yeah. Then defensively, even a couple of times I can think of in the first half when they execute what looks like a screenplay that's going to be successful. You guys' catch-up speed limits those to 3 and 4 yard gains. The speed difference made a big difference.
Well, the guys ran to the ball well tonight,
yeah.
And that's something that we preach, because we're not a big unit on defense, but we run pretty well, so we have to play to our strengths, and I thought that's what they did tonight. Defense staff did a great job preparing them. I thought the guys responded.
And then your secondary, obviously that's a pretty young group, but you look at what they did in the air tonight, even when they had time to throw, it was almost nothing because they were having to settle for late little checkdowns. Right. Whatever they were looking for on intermediate and deep stuff was never there.
Well, sometimes youth is good if they're talented, and we are at the corners, and we think we're pretty good there, even though they don't have a ton of experience. And, you know, we're going to take some growing pains at some point, but they're playing pretty well right now.
Yeah. And then just the overall steps you've seen from last week when your team did play hard and made a game of it, despite being down 21-0 pretty early, to this week.
We hadn't played a bad 6 quarters. You know, from the beginning of the third quarter last week to now, we've played pretty solid. First 2 quarters last week, I want to try to forget about them as quick as possible. Came out real slow and just didn't get it together. But this week, I thought the guys played 48 minutes.